Hey, welcome to the TUT class. In today's class, we're looking at types of angles and types of triangles. Now, in mathematics, we have three basic types of angles. Starting with this, we have our acute angle. Acute angle. For acute angle are those angles that are less than 90. Those angles less than 90 degrees are called acute angles. Now, example, we have something like what? Like this, say 60 degrees. This is an example of what? Acute angle and more. If it's not up to 90, it is what's called acute. Okay, then we have our what? We have our obtuse angle. These are angles that are what? Greater than 90 degrees, but what? Less than what? 180 what? Degrees. What do we mean? We mean something like what? Something like this. Okay, it's something like what? This. So you know this is angle on the straight line. If I was to extend this is angle on the straight line. Any angle that is greater than 90 but not up to 180 is called what? Obtuse angle. You know, like this also. You know, so this is what? This is an example. Then for the third one, we have our reflex. Our reflex angle. These are angles that are greater than 180. You know, but less than what? 360 degrees. Angles of this form. So your reflex angle is relatively opposite of your what? Acute angle in that case then. Okay, so if it is not acute, most likely it will what? It will be reflex or obtuse. So this is our reflex angle. Angle greater than 180, but not up to what? 360 degrees. Now, after that, we'll now have two other kinds of angle. You know, which will have our what? Complementary and supplementary angles. Complementary angles and our what? Supplementary angles. Now, what are complementary angles? Complementary angles are those angles that what? Add up to 90 degrees. They add up to what? 90 degrees. If I have 45 plus 45, it's a complementary angle. If I have 36 plus 44, most likely so, it's a complementary angle. As far as it adds up to what? 90 degrees, which gives us a perpendicular line. You know, this is angle 90. This is also angle 90. So any angle that adds up to what? 90 degrees is called what? Complementary angles. Then for supplementary angles, they are angles that what? Angles that what? Add up to what? 180 degrees. Okay, so just like 90 plus 90, 45 plus 90 plus 90 is 180, Abby. You know, 45 plus 1 is 135 now. Gives us what? 180 degrees. So any angle that adds up to 180 gives us what? That kind of angle is called what? A supplementary angle in that case. Now, after that, let's now look at what the triangles that we have. You know, we have our basic left angle triangle, or we have our what? Right angle triangle. Okay, so where this is our 90, this is our what? 90. So a right angle triangle or left angle triangle is an angle that what? Makes what? 90 degrees. This is our left angle triangle. Now, that's left or right angled triangle. Okay, now moving on, we now have our equilateral triangle. You know, triangle, which means a triangle that has what? 3 sides equal and what? 3 angles what? Equal. Okay, however a triangle is drawn. If the 3 sides are equal, automatically the 3 angles are also what? Equal. So it can be represented with single stroke, double stroke, or what? Triple strokes. Therefore, our next one we have our isosceles triangle, which means that what? A triangle that has what? 2 sides and 2 angles equal. So if I'm talking about these 2 sides, I'm talking about these 2 angles equal. Okay? If I'm talking about these 2 sides, I'm talking about what? These 2 angles what? Equal. How do I mean? for you to know which angles are equal, after seeing the sides that are equal, you can turn it to the form that you can easily see it. The form such as this, where you know that this side is equal, then this angle is equal. It is going to confuse you. So that's why I have to represent this person like this. If I have these two sides equal, these two angles automatically becomes what? Equal. This side, this angle, this side, what? This angle. Then finally, we have our scaling angle. We have what? Scaling, triangle, sorry. Scaling what? Triangle, which means just one side and one angle. Okay, one side and what? One angle. Most likely equal. So those are the types of triangles and types of angles that we have. You ought to know them.